Hello, I'm Aaron Bybee with Tyto, and today we're going to learn how to properly fix a sprinkler head. There are a few parts that you're going to need when you're properly fixing a sprinkler head. All of these parts can be found at any home improvement store. First of all, you're going to need a sprinkler body. In this case, this is a spray sprinkler body. You're going to need 2 funny L's. You also will need a sprinkler head and a filter. You're going to need some funny pipe. You'll need something to cut the funny pipe. In this case, these are sprinkler cutters. You probably want a small trowel, a big shovel, and then possibly an easy out depending on how the old head is in the ground. Once you've located the sprinkler head that needs to be repaired, take your shovel and remove a 1-foot section around the sprinkler head. Once the sod has been sufficiently loosened, remove the sod from around the head. Make sure that as you're removing the sod, you turn it sod side down to preserve the roots. After you've exposed the sprinkler, if you find that it's on funny pipe already, then you don't need your funny pipe or either of the funny L's. But if it's not on funny pipe already, you're going to need to keep digging down until you get to the white pipe. On the white pipe, you'll find a threaded T, just like this one. The threaded T may have the riser already in it. If the riser's broken off, you're going to need to use your easy out to get in there and remove what's left of that riser. After you've removed the riser, then take one of your funny L's, stick it into there, and go ahead and screw it in nice and tight. Once you get it nice and tight, you're going to take some of your funny pipe and stick it onto the end of that funny L. And then you can take this funny pipe and you're going to make a nice loop in the ground right to where you want your head and cut it off right at that section. That's where you're going to stick your head. If it's already on funny pipe like this one is, all that you need to do is unscrew the head that's there and screw your new body back into the place where that one was. After you've screwed your new body on, you need to make sure that the depth is correct. As you can see, this would be too high. You'd be knocking it off with your lawnmower every time you mow the lawn. So you need to dig out a little bit underneath it with your hand trowel. Until you can get it right at the right depth. You want to make sure that it's a little bit below the concrete. It needs to be, the top of your new body needs to be level with the lawn. Once your depth is correct, then you just need to backfill the dirt back into place. As you're backfilling it, you want to make sure that you pack it down so that your head's not going to be moving around. the head should be pretty solid before you put the sod back on top of it. Once you've got everything backfilled back in by the head, go ahead and roll the sod back into place. If your cuts are clean around the edge, you won't even notice that you've done anything. Make sure that you push the sod back down to be exactly the level of the other sod. And where your sprinkler is now, tear a piece out so that the sod will fit right around it. Once your sod is all back into place, you'll notice that at the top of your body there's a temporary head. You want to leave this head on because we need to blow out any dirt that got in the line while we were replacing the sprinkler. Once the water's turned white and you're sure that there's no more dirt in the line, take your temporary head and pull it up. Hold the center part of the head. Remove your temporary head. First put the drain in, first put the filter in, and then screw your new head into place. On the top of the new head, you'll notice there's little lines that show you the direction that it's going to spray. If you take the whole thing, you can turn it until those are facing the correct direction. Now that the new head is replaced, all we need to do is test it and make sure it works. We've been able to successfully replace a sprinkler just following a few simple steps. You follow these steps and you'll be able to replace one at your home as well. Once again, I'm Aaron Bybee with Tyto, and if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to call.